Welcome back. Today we'll be discussing on dental care innovation. And joining me to discuss this is Dr. Fumi Adeni, a dentist. You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Wow, you have such a beautiful smile.
Thank you.
Well, I guess that's why you're a dentist.
All right, it comes with it.
Lovely,
Thank
lovely.
you.
You must be in the right field.
Yes.
All right. Now tell us about your journey into dentistry.
Okay. So I grew up in the medical field. My mother was a pharmacist, and I'd always visited the dentist, routine dental checkups. And growing up, I just always said, "Oh, I'll be a lawyer or a doctor." And then when I got into senior secondary school, I decided, "Okay, I'll be a doctor." And then after the secondary school, getting into university, it was now okay. What exactly do you want to do? And then it was either be a medical doctor or be a dentist for me. Those were the two options. And then I think something happened to my aunt during that period. And then I saw the reality of what medicine was, practicing on the wards. Because prior to then, all my doctors used to be professors sitting in their offices. I'll sit down with tea. I'm explaining my symptoms. But here I saw people on the wards. I saw doctors working 24-hour shifts. And I said, no, I think I prefer dentistry. I'll be closing by 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. And really, actually, that's why I went with dentistry.
Wow, that's really interesting.
Yes.
All right. For how long have you been practicing this?
Okay, I've been practicing for about nine years plus now.
For 9 years plus.
Yes.
Wow, that's quite commendable.
Yeah.
All right, so Dr. Fumi, that means you should be able to elaborate on the growth of dentistry in Nigeria because it has grown, from what it was, let's say 15 years or 20 years ago. So I would like you to just explain.
Okay, I think there's a larger awareness of the need for oral health care, but in the aspect, I see that Nigerians are more interested in the cosmetic aspect of dentistry. So let me get my teeth whitened, let me get my smile looking brighter, not as much as the health arm of dentistry. I see that. So that's part of what I do in Lux Dental. I'm trying to push the oral health care awareness in tandem with the need to still have a beautiful smile. So giving them what they need with also what they think they want, with also adding it to what they need. So yes, there has been growth. There's been a lot of growth in the dental industry.
So what's the latest innovation in dental care right now?
There's a lot. Dentistry is evolves with technology, and so with the evolution of technology, dentistry is evolving. So really, there are a lot. So I'd say maybe aligners, that's getting your teeth arranged with these thermoplastic looking materials that you can just wear in your mouth and take out, really. And there are lots, there are really a lot. Veneers, and a whole lot. Yes.
Now, in these parts of the world where people believe in herbal medicine, do you think they actually, pay attention to their dental care right now in Nigeria?
Okay, I'd say yes. The middle class and the upper class, yes, they do pay attention to their dental care. But the lower end of society who can't even afford their basic meals, oral care is not in the top of their list. They would rather take herbs to sort out their dental problems. And that's where oral health awareness comes in play, where we spread the word, spread the information, but most importantly, we would need a lot of funding from government, from international agencies, so that there is subsidized dental care for the less people who cannot afford dental care, because dental care is seen as a luxurious, like it's when you're settled, when you have eaten, like start thinking of clean teeth. And also the level of education in the society we need to increase that, and then a lot of free dental care needs to go in to help people to balance that, to bridge that gap that is existent. Yes.
All right. So what are some of the challenges you face along the line in terms of running this dental clinic?
Some challenges, basic Nigerian challenges, the basic light, water, getting people to understand the need for this, and then people come in and say, can't I pay? They just call a random price. Like, excuse me, I'm running a business here, it's not charity. So basically those challenges, and then sometimes just the giving yourself the drive to wake up and push, just keep going, really.
I see. All right. Now, I can see that you're a woman with so many responsibilities,
Yes,
you understand, and I just wonder where you find time, to just take a chill pill. So we'd just like to find out, how do you start your day?
How do I start my day? Once I wake up, I start with Thanksgiving a lot. I thank Jesus. I pray, and then a lot of times with my family we have a devotion where we pray, we read the Bible, and then I outline my list of things to do. I rarely have breakfast. It's something I'm working on, trying to get breakfast in, and then I start my day really. I get my children ready for school. I have 2 kids. I get my husband ready for work, get his food ready, and I give my nanny her list of things to do for the day, and I set out for work.
So how did you manage to finance this business in its early days? Because you said you have been into this dentistry for
About 9
years. Okay. Initially, when you started, were you working with someone?
Yes.
Okay. So for how long were you practicing under someone before you decided to open your own dental clinic?
Okay, so I've worked with different health, I've worked with different hospitals, different dental clinics. I worked in Ikeja, 2 different places in Ikeja. I moved to Abuja, I worked there, and then I moved back to Lagos about 2 years ago plus, and then I began to work with my the CEO now of Rejuveni, and I was a partner in the sense that would share profit. She set up everything, and I would run the place for her, and I would remit profit to her. And sometime last year, when we were setting up here, we moved from Alausa over to Ikeja here, and literally Lux Dental was given to me as a gift by her. Like, yes, you can have it. She funded everything, yes. And I see the hand of God and the kindness, the pure kindness of my CEO, really. That's how. So I didn't have to struggle to set it up. And then even running in the business, because there's a cushion I have from being in the same space with her. There's a lot of insights I have running with someone who has been running a business for 20-something years, and me just tagging along and saying, hello ma, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? So I have experienced a lot of favor and a lot of favor, yes, in that aspect, where I didn't have to struggle to have this, yes.
All right. So, well, I think it's quite important that we get some dental tips from you as a dentist. So, basically, how many times should one actually check their teeth in a year?
Okay, you should see your dentist every 6 months, because I like to say that your toothbrush alone cannot get out all that is stuck in your mouth. And then you should brush twice a day. You should floss daily, because when you brush your teeth, you leave out about 35% of your tooth surface in between your teeth.
Okay, now
where your toothbrush
that
can
floss,
get, yes.
We need to explain for the layman, because they might want to understand, what does floss mean? And
okay, the floss is like a thread-like material. There are different types. There's the one where you can wrap around your fingers and put in between your teeth like a thread, but it's made of stronger material. Then you put in between your teeth and get out all the dirt. And then there's also the one that is on a stick already, the plastic stick. You can find it in supermarkets, yes. So no toothpicks. Toothpicks are dangerous for your teeth. No toothpicks. Toothpicks are dangerous. I share a lot of information on my social media pages about all these things. So no toothpicks. You floss daily, and then you see your dentist every 6 months, because there's plaque. Sometimes you notice some yellowish, blackish, brownish things around your gums that your toothbrush just won't take out. So you need the dentist to use our materials to take out the dirt over time. So every 6 months you visit your dentist.
So the cleaning that you said is for every 6 months. How much does it cost to actually achieve that?
It depends. Presently, we're running a promo where you can pay 9,000 naira for that cleaning.
Okay, and
you'll have it.
That's really interesting.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, let's take a look at some of the equipments, you understand, you know, because walking into your dental clinic, I just looked at, you know, that chair that you sit down on, it's...
It's very cost intensive.
I must tell you,
Yes,
growing up, I was always scared of that chair because I used to visit the dentist a lot. I remember having, is it cavity?
Yes, the whole cavity.
Cavity, is it the one that there's something, is wisdom tooth, yes.
Okay.
When you have to pull out your wisdom tooth, when one is
impacted.
Exactly, I had to extract it, you know, so the memories of all of that, you know, so when I see that chair, oh my goodness.
I don't like to hear people afraid of the dentist.
No, I'm not afraid of you. But the chair itself, you know, it's very symbolic.
Yes,
in dentistry.
Yes,
you understand? It has so many things. So I would just like you to, you know, explain, you know, how the symbolism of that chair and all the other things attached to it.
Okay. The dental chair is the operating system of a dentist. You really can't do much without the dental chair. So you have your patient sit on the chair. We have the serial box where it powers everything in the chair. Nowadays, we have the intraoral camera attached to the chair, so we can show clients what's happening in their mouth with the intraoral camera. We have the outlet for the water to come flush out the sink and to fill your cups with water. We have the compressor that is connected to the chair also to bring in air. So if we need to drill your tooth or polish or grind something down, that's where that comes from. So really, if we need to do a cleaning, everything is connected to that chair. Yes.
I see. It's quite interesting, and most especially the extraction where you have to numb that area and all of that. You know. Well, I find it quite interesting, your story, you understand, Dr. Fumi, whereby you said, you know, you saw medicine and, you know, but along the line, when you finally entered, you know, the dentistry line, were you, did you feel like, oh, should I have actually ventured into this one?
That was 500 level dentistry. 500 and 600 level dentistry is tough. Like we have ridiculous procedures to meet. We have deadlines. We have targets. At that point, I just felt like, why didn't I just do medicine? Because medicine seemed easier at that point. But once I crossed that threshold, I was sure I was in the right place.
Wow, that's really interesting. All right. And how was it like, you know, in terms of setting up the dental clinic? What were the important details you needed to put in place to set it up?
Okay. Because I'd worked in several clinics over the years, I had a good idea of what it was. And then the previous place I worked in before here, the doctor had just set up a dental clinic. So the fresh knowledge of, oh, this was what Dr. This needed to do, just put me through. And then just following guidelines, this is what a dental clinic needs. These are the procedures we need to carry. So we need to have these materials to do these procedures, really. And then registering with the health and health board of Lagos. On the website, they have all the requirements that you need for that, really, and your medical license. Really.
All right. Well, I mean, this has been a very wonderful time with you so far. And of course, I'm just amazed by your beautiful smile.
Thank you.
But we need to go on a quick break. I'll be right back.
All right. Thank you.
We're going on a short break right now. We'll be right back.